everybody, welcome to 54 Nights RV. It is Friday. We're heading out. Allergies are starting to kick in and bother me a little bit.
I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, and we're heading to the trees, and the tree pollen is what's causing my allergies to go through the roof.
Let's go to the trees.
Might as well go to the source. Why not? I think there's trees where we're headed. I'm trying to remember where we were headed. Let me go check. Sweetheart, what are you doing?
Driving.
We're not going anywhere. We're at Robber's Cave. We're not going anywhere. Look out the front window. We're not going anywhere.
There's a tent in front of us.
Yeah, go figure. Robber's Cave State Park. I guess we will we'll go see if we can find the robbers.
The rough pathway along the trail is orange dots. I don't know if it's really orange dots. I think somebody's messing with us.
So, the sign says there's a cave here, and it may or may not have been a neat cave.
That's what it says.
Gonna have to come out here tomorrow and explore with their boots on. So I'm guessing yellow was marked out and orange was put on here because some teenage worker came in here and painted them all orange. I told you to paint them yellow. Oh, I thought you said orange. Oh no, I'm lost. I don't see any orange. Oh wait, there's orange. Where is the cave at? Oh my gosh. What? Oh, I see the signs. They opened up my eyes.
You saw the sign.
I saw the signs. It's a weird looking cave. Really just kind of looks like a little wash at the bottom of a
I think you should probably
cliff face.
look over here.
Oh wow.
Danger. Will Robertson.
Maybe they should have put the sign down here because this is a lot bigger.
Why does it say Robert's Cave? That is so touristy.
Here, just in case you can't find your way up.
Oh my God.
There's an
Crazy.
It's cool.
The signs and the stuff up by me is crazy.
Danger, don't build fires.
Danger, don't slide.
That's pretty cool. And all this ancient graffiti in here. These are like, it's a hieroglyph. I think she left me. Do you see all the hieroglyphs?
Hieroglyphs, really?
Yeah.
Like on Game of Thrones?
Not that old.
Oh, like 2017s?
There's even some rock carvings. This one's ancient.
What about the stairs right here? The natural stairs are over there. Did you notice those? Look at that Jesse Brown. James Cartwright.
Jeeps everywhere. Pardon my voice, it's spring in Oklahoma, which means the trees are pollinating effusively, and I have an allergic reaction to it.
He sneezes a lot.
There are Jeeps everywhere out here. We actually stumbled upon the 2019 Jeep invasion of Robbers Cave State Park.
We tend to do that a lot of times. We're not even supposed to be here. This is supposed to be blocked off for just Jeep people. We didn't know that.
Yeah. Apparently they didn't sell out, so there was a few sites left, so us non-Jeep people showed up. And the following statement is not said in anger, it is just kind of the truth as we have seen it so far. Probably the majority of the Jeep people at this event are jerks.
Jeep people aren't jerks. They just turn into, some of them turn into jerks at this event maybe.
Yeah. Guy pulls in late last night. Has
like late. Define late.
Like close to midnight late. No regard whatsoever for his fellow campers. None. Zero. I mean, making every bit of noise that him and his family can make. I don't think it's possible to be any louder than what he was. He didn't care. He's setting up camp. Everybody else can go pound salt for all he cares. And then you would think coming in that late at night you'd sleep in. No, didn't sleep in. As the sun came up, he was out there unhooking his Jeep from his trailer, because apparently he didn't build his Jeep well enough to be able to drive it on the road. Sorry. Unhooking his Jeep from his trailer, slinging chains against that metal trailer. I mean, didn't care. He's got something to do. Who cares about everybody else? And the odd thing about it, something Terry pointed out, he's staying there in a tent.
You'd think he knows.
Yeah, you would think he knows how well sound travels, but I mean, you're going to find that type of situation, not just with Jeeps. I'm picking on Jeeps because this weekend,
That's who happens to be here.
It happens to be a Jeep invasion. But I mean, you hear complaints like that from like cheerleading conventions at Disney World.
Basically, if anybody gets together,
yeah.
If a bunch of Subarus got together, it would be the same way.
Yeah, yeah, you would have your fair share of inconsiderate people.
We have been actually at a lot of places where there's some kind of group getting together, and they were always like that.
Yeah.
I think they just get into the fun of it and they kind of forget what's going on around
they
them.
do. They start having a good time with all their buddies, and that's what they're doing. They're just having a good time. Everybody's there for the same reason. They all get along, whatever.
And it wasn't just that guy, by the way. There were several.
No. I could spend 30 minutes talking to you about things we have seen just in the short 16 hours we've been here. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this trail. This state park was built by the Civilian Corps, or Civilian Conservation Corps, like back in the 30s. And natural just wasn't enough back then. We gotta dam up a creek and make a little pond.
Pretty though.
With baby lily pads for baby frogs.
I don't think they put them there, and I don't think they're for baby frogs.
Well, they're too small for adult frogs. Huh?
Okay, dear, okay.
Say I'm right.
I'm right.
No.
No.
Jeeps everywhere. Oh wait a minute, I already said that, didn't I? There's some good looking Jeeps out here. There really are.
Fun to look at them.
And there's also the trailer Jeeps, you know, the ones that were obviously built for only running off-road. And then you have the ones that are like 90% of the time they're just mall crawlers. They still got the stock tires and wheels on them, but it's fun. You could cut the testosterone with a knife out here, that's for sure. So Robbers Cave State Park, it's the nearest town is Wilburton, Oklahoma. It's in southeast Oklahoma. We made fun of the Robbers Cave. They should really
many
put that,
times, yeah. many times we made fun of
it.
Yeah,
you should. They should really put the robbers part in quotes.
Yeah. And outlaws. Every time it says outlaws, that should be in quotes too. Yeah,
it's yeah, all the signs and even the research I did on it. It all says, well, outlaws could have stayed here.
There's a cave here, and outlaws like caves.
Yeah, they could have stayed here.
And they probably did. I mean, I can totally see that.
But there's no evidence.
Right.
There's nothing that says Jesse James stayed here, or the Dalton gang stayed here, or Belle Starr stayed here. There is absolutely nothing that says that definitively.
And every single thing you read about it says outlaws stayed here, and then you read on down and it says maybe.
God, it's funny.
It really is. It's crazy the way it's written.
But with all that aside, this place is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of trails. You could probably spend a whole week here just hiking around and exploring. They've got an equine campground. They actually have horse stables. They've got
and there's riding for,
yeah,
if you don't have your own horse.
That's what the horse stables are for.
Oh, you mean riding stables? I thought you meant where they let the horses exercise there. Okay.
Swimming pool, movie star. Well, maybe not movie stars, but it's possible that they could be here. A nice campground. It's a little tight.
It's
in
crowded.
The loop I'm
That's
in.
what I don't like. There's a road. We're in the middle row, and there's a road on each side of us in this loop. So it's three. I don't know. It's just really tight to me.
The other loop
it's very pretty though.
The other loop is a little bit better spaced out. We did get full hookups at this site, which was nice. Every now and then we like to have the full hookup.
That's the most out of our glamping.
Yep. But it was a fun weekend. Did a lot of hiking. Didn't bring our bikes because it was supposed to rain yesterday, and it did rain yesterday. Mm-hmm. Pretty much all afternoon it rained.
The hiking trails would be fun with mountain bikes too.
Yeah.
They're not very well marked.
No.
I mean, they are. They are very well
They are
marked.
some of the best marked, worst marked trails
right.
we've ever been on.
There's signs everywhere, but they're very confusing.
Yeah, there is no key.
Yeah. So stay with the blue. You stay with the blue, you're going to get lost because the blue changes different colors. The one color you were following goes away. Yeah,
different shade of blue, 2 different shades of blue. Then you have blue and orange, you have blue and yellow, and nowhere does it say what it is. And even after we got done with the trail, we went over to the nature center and the store and the heritage center there, and there's no maps anywhere. I could not find a hiking trail map anywhere. So you're pretty much on your own following these crazy signs.
Honestly, if we didn't have Runkeeper, we probably would have been out there for a couple hours more than what we were.
A couple hours? I think we'd still be out there.
It's probably possible.
Oh, something else that the campground has, they do have cabins and they have a camp store. It's your typical camp store, just
like where you check in, basically. With pretty much
just a handful of things there. Nothing, you're not going to stock up, but you can get you drinks and chocolate. It's fun.
It's beautiful. It really is. And the red buds are budding everywhere. It's a beautiful time of year too.
The tall pines, something that most Oklahomans are like, we don't have tall pines. Yeah, we've got tall pines.
They're
they're beautiful. It's a beautiful part of the state. So anyway, we will we'll catch you next time around.